Once again, it is time. It is time to ask a fisherman. Now, I've been thinking about this for quite some time. You may have noticed that I've released a new course called Be the Hero, which helps non-fishermen teach their kid how to fish. But some people need more help. Some people need more individualist answers, and they have very specific, very unique questions. And let's be honest, when you run into a problem, you want to go to the expert immediately, whether they're across the street, whether they're in your own house, whether they're on the YouTubes or the Instagrams or the Twitters, TikTok, all of those social medias, or if you can simply type an email to somebody. So I've decided to open myself up to you as the fisherman, your trusted fishing advisor. I've said it many times, but now I'm going to give you that option. So I'm opening up a service so you can get out here and catch those fish that are jumping and want to get on your child's rod and reel so they can have some fun and really get out in nature, which you can see flying all around me and jumping all around me and having some great fun because let's be honest, it's springtime already. The river's flowing, the weather's nice, temperature is good for some nice shorts and sandals and beach gear, and you should be out there having great adventures with your family. All your children and maybe some nephews and nieces, or anybody you know in your family that has been asking. Maybe they think you're a fisherman. Maybe you went fishing once. Maybe you went fishing when you were a kid, and they're like, that's the closest thing to a fisherman I know. So let's ask them if they know what to do. Where do I go? What do I fish with? What gear do I need? How do I actually fish? How do I cast? How do I deal with tangles? All those nuanced questions, plus the questions that you do with internally with you as a person. How do I teach the kid how to fish? How do I deal with their temper tantrums? How do I deal with their boredom? How do I deal with them running away? How do I deal with them being crazy and trying to cast and maybe hook people as going by? How do I make it fun for them? How do I deal with the questions about I gotta poop now, or I gotta pee, or I'm hungry, and have a decent time so your kid will remember that you were the hero and took them fishing. Now, there's a slight difference between this, the online course, and the actual service I'm providing you. On the course, I'm giving you, there's a free run that gives you just enough if you have a little bit of experience to get out there and remind you all the things you need to go fishing with a child and to make it successful for them. Then I have the full version, which goes through all the nuance, which I will be adding to over time because everybody's unique. So I need to add more and more solutions for you. But I have everything you need, I believe, right now from my experience, that you'll get what you want. But the service will be quite specific. Now, there will be a link somewhere down in the description describing that on a little page and everything that's going to be provided and how you can sign up. But just for your information now, it'll be a weekly service where I will take in your questions and then I will provide you a video with answers to just your issues. And that will help you move forward on your progress. Now, it's best if you've gone through the course and then you can go over this so you actually know what you need to be asking when you get there. And let's be honest, you know, I know that you can get a lot of these questions answered on YouTube. Maybe they won't be answered the way you want them to, or maybe your situation is a little different. They're describing them for a river and maybe you need to know for a lake, but it's going to happen one way or another. So it's up to you whether you want this or not, or if you think you can do it yourself. So I have the DIY, which is the course. I have the done with you, which is the more of the full lesson. Then I have the done with you also, which is this service I'll be providing called Ask a Fisherman. And I don't have a done for you. I'm not going to go to your house and teach you to get the fish because that's besides the point. You need to be the hero, not me. I've been a hero. Don't need to be a hero anymore. Though being a hero is pretty cool, but don't need to be everybody's hero. Your child needs you to be their hero. So click down below to the description and you'll see a link for Ask a Fisherman and sign up and become a founder for this and help me help you and everybody else take their kid fishing.